What is up, everyone? It's Diecastbuffet here again today with one of the coolest paint schemes of the 2024 season, AJ Allmendinger Mountain Dew Cheetos Chevrolet Camaro. No, your eyes do not deceive you. This diecast actually got made, and it was actually ran the Cup Series. I cannot wait to do a diecast review on it. So without further ado, let's open up the box. Well, folks, got it out of the box, and first looks at this diecast. The first thing that I notice is what an awesome paint scheme for sure, but the beautiful kind of a satin matte finish to it just really makes the green and the yellow and a little bit of the red on the Mountain Dew logo just really stand out. Amazing looking car. I'm so glad this diecast got made because let's just be honest, a lot of people were really disappointed about the Daniel Hemrick Mountain Dew car not being made from the 2023 Bristol Night Race. And they actually ran another Mountain Dew car for the 2024 edition of it with the 31 camp. No, it was Justin Haley in 2023. In 2024, it was ran by Hemrick. Anyways, it's the Mountain Dew Doritos car, actually, that they ran. And it's amazing. I really hope a diecast gets made for that. But regardless, this one is so freaking cool. Every time I see like the Mountain Dew cars, you think about the video game culture and Dale Jr. and just, it's awesome, okay? So you go to the front of the car, you got AJ Allmendinger on the front windscreen, Cheetos, Mountain Dew. You have your 3 Food City decals. Food City been a very long time sponsor of the Bristol Motor Speedway. You got Sudoku there, number 16. Get your Chevrolet headlights. Colleague Racing, Sudoku. And you can really see how bright the green is, especially with the matte finish. It really makes it pop. Kind of a geometric shard design, and it just such a good looking car. Now, there is a few things I would probably change. One thing I think would have been cool is one large Mountain Dew logo on one side and then do one large Cheetos logo on the other side. I think that's what I would have done instead of doing both on each side. I think it would have been cool to just have a Mountain Dew side and then have a Cheetos side. Very similar to Bobby Labonte's Cheerios days, where one side would say Pillsbury, the other side would maybe say Cheerios or Betty Crocker or whatever the biff they had. You got Celsius right there, Action Industries, Food City, Cheetos, Mountain Dew, Leaf Filter, AJ Allmendinger, get your B Post decal, Cup Series, Goodyear, love those metallic wheels. Go to the back end of the diecast, of course, pick this one up from our good friends at Circle B Diecast. You can too. This is the plastic chassis edition of the car. I believe they have the metal chassis edition still in stock. So if you want to get either one, they have it over there at Circle B. Highly recommend getting this car. It's popular. Get it. If you haven't already, it's an AJ Allmendinger paint scheme. It's going to look great in your diecast stop motion, your diecast series. I absolutely recommend it, and you could use that promo code to save as well. So unfortunately, we do see a little bit of a decal oopsie-doo with the Camaro logo. Look, no diecast is never going to be perfect. Trust me, as someone who has made diecast, for collection and whatnot, you're never going to get a perfect diecast. It's literally impossible. You could put all the hours and all the weeks and months you want into it. You'll never get a perfect car. That's just how it is. But you could try for it, but you'll never achieve that. I love the finish on this car, man. Just that beautiful. It's like a very, very dull finish to the car, and it just looks so good. You go to the top of the diecast, you have the iconic yellow 16 that they've ran on many of the colleague paint schemes, the yellow roof numbers. Mountain Dew Cheetos once again, and then you have Food City on the deck lid with Allmendinger on the back window. So this diecast did get released in the NASCAR Authentics line. So there's going to be enough of these floating around, but the problem with the NASCAR Authentics line is a lot of people have problems finding it. I mean, I know I do, and I know I see a lot of other people echo the same feeling. The distribution form is not exactly the best. So if you're looking for this car and you want to get it in the Authentics line, it can be a little bit difficult to find. That's why I prefer the Gold Series for the cars that get dual produced, Authentics and Gold Series, which for the newer collector, because there's been a lot of people who have subscribed to the channel recently, so I want to say hello to y'all and thank y'all so much for that. But The collectors call these boxes the Gold Series. I couldn't tell you why they call them that, but that's what we do. We just call them the Gold Series. Some call them the ARC, which stands for Action Racing Collectibles, which this is right here, Action Racing Collectibles, ARC or Gold Series. That's kind of our jargon that people talk about. Anyways, if it gets produced in this series and the Authentics one, I usually just go for this one. Why? Because you don't have to hunt for it. But when they're a true exclusive, you have to actually go and get the Authentics version because there's not an alternative to it. That's just what I prefer. It's a lot easier. It's a lot faster. Some people are very fortunate to have like 10 different Targets or Walmarts or whatever in their geographical location, or the Lionel Racing retail store, and you can just pick them up like immediately, right? Most people, unfortunately, are not going to have that luxury, and you have to hunt for them. And then there's nothing more disappointing going to your store, and then you see a wave that was released over a year ago, and it's a fresh case of it because no one's going to buy it for months, and it's going to sit there. So that's kind of my 2 cents on that. Guys, this is a great look at Diecast. Could it be paint scheme of the year? Like, honestly, it very well could be. I tell you what, I really hope the Doritos Mountain Dew car gets made, because could you imagine having both of those Diecasts, the Daniel Hemrick and the AJ Allmendinger Mountain Dew cars? Like, they should just do a 2-pack set of that alone. That would be awesome. Will it get made? I have no idea, but anytime Colleague Racing gets a diecast made, I get excited because we don't get nowhere near enough of them. I mean, I'm not even kidding. They run 100 different cup paint schemes a year. And no, that's not an over-exaggeration. I generally think they have 100 different paint schemes a year with all their cars and all the different alternates. I might be kidding, but you get what I'm trying to say. Awesome stuff. Thank you all for watching. Have a blessed one. Get yours today. They're awesome. And that's all for now. Diecast Buffet. More stuff to review. Signing off.